Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already subscribed. I am trying a new setting here, filming, so let me know what you think. There's not always a lot of space in New York apartments, so definitely trying to just switch things up a little bit, keep things interesting. If you are new to my channel, my name is Ajda, and I make videos about fashion, travel, lifestyle, but particularly I love handbags, so I talk a lot about handbags, reviews, styling tips, and so forth. So if you like that kind of thing, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you receive alerts whenever I upload new videos. So with that, today it's a very rainy day. It's been kind of a lot of rainy days in New York. Sometimes it's beautiful in the morning, and then in the afternoon we get a crazy thunderstorm that comes in. So because of that, I was inspired to create a video on how to choose and take care of bags when it comes to really crappy weather, and just some like do's and don'ts that I've learned over time. Some of it might seem obvious, but others maybe not. Hopefully we can all learn a thing or two, and also just some recommendations on bags that can really be great for this kind of dreary weather. So without further ado, here are some tips. Pick a bag that you haven't invested that much in. Your most precious bags you definitely don't want to be wearing out and about in rainy weather. I would pick something that you aren't as worried about, that just won't make you feel like, oh my gosh, what if it gets wet? Like if you have that feeling over a bag, then don't wear that bag. Wear a bag that you're comfortable. It's okay if it gets a little bit wet. The other tip that I have is when you're actually wearing the bag out, I tend to wear my bag on my left arm, so I hold my umbrella with my left hand. And that way the umbrella is completely covering the bag. The bag is kind of at the center of the umbrella. So some people will wear a bag on their right shoulder but carry it on their left hand, or vice versa. And so then the bag can be exposed a little bit to the elements. So that's why I tend to carry my umbrella over where my bag is. So just a little tip, right? It tends to work for me. I'm not even like left-handed, but somehow now when it comes to umbrellas, my automatic instinct is to just hold it with my left hand. Even if it's a crossbody bag, I usually wear the crossbody this way, so the bag sits on my left-hand side. So once again, I am using my left hand to carry my umbrella. So that's one little tip for you. Of course, as soon as you get to a dry area, as soon as you get back home, wipe down your bag. Don't let it sit with drops on it, because it will leave a mark. Sometimes you'll be able to buff it out, but you definitely don't want that to become a repetitive habit, because it does damage the leather. The bags that you tend to wear in rainy days, I would recommend spraying them with protectant. I have two kinds here. I have, let's see, Carbon Pro. Someone recommended it for Chanel bags, actually, and Chanel shoes. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's one of the top tier, really good protectants out there. I definitely think it does a really good job. So it prevents watermarks. It is good for smooth leather, suede leather. And yeah, it's definitely long-lasting protection. So here, I'll just do a little close-up, and I'll make sure that I link these sprays down below. The other spray is from Kiwi. They're a very well-known brand for protectants as well. This is good on leather, suede, and nubuck, and fabric. And here it shows shoes. So actually both of these can be used for shoes as well. So definitely spray your bags and your shoes before you wear them out in the rain. Oops, that was loud. The cap came off. So I would not wear these materials in the rain. Any smooth leathers, box leathers, definitely not. I would also avoid any suede, even though the sprays say that they protect against suede. I personally feel like I wouldn't want suede getting wet. I just don't know if there's like a watermark or something, or like a rim that develops. Like, I would be very sad. I don't even wear my suede shoes out, and I think I only have like one pair that's suede. But yeah, I would avoid wearing suede. I would avoid velvets, silk, exotics. for sure, and vachetta. A lot of Louis Vuitton bags have vachetta leather on them, so definitely want to spray them for sure, because you just never know if you get caught in the rain. But I would not decide to wear a bag with vachetta leather on it. I would avoid it so that you don't get water stains on there. So what would be some recommendations in terms of materials? So I would look into pebbled leather. Durable, hard pebbled leather, I think, works really well. Also, I would suggest coated canvas. Louis Vuitton has coated canvas. You've got Burberry also that does coated canvas. So coated canvas leathers work pretty well in the rain. And then there's also nylon, of course. Nylon, I think, is probably the most ideal of materials to wear in the rain for sure. Last but not least, some people say they wouldn't wear this, but personally I think fabric, if you have a fabric made bag, it can actually work if it's small and just sits under your arm. I think that honestly, like, it's not going to get that wet, and I would prefer that over a leather bag sometimes. So I think fabric could work. In terms of recommendations, here's a bag that I shared in one of my videos already, but this, especially for nighttime, if you're thinking about what to wear, this bag from Pollen is a really good option. So you can see this grained leather here definitely makes it more resistant to rain. It won't like scratch, it won't stain, and then you can easily wipe it off if it were to get wet. And again, you're covering the bag most of the time with an umbrella. Like, let's just make that clear. But if it were to get wet, you can rest assured that it's not going to damage the bag and the leather is still going to stay intact. So this is one recommendation. And Pollen has another bag which I really like that also has pebbled leather. A lot of their options actually have this pebbled leather, and I'll show some on the screen here. But definitely they have really good hard wearing leathers that can really look very chic but also withstand the elements. If you're going to a function where you do have to have a nicer bag on you, then I would suggest the YSL envelope bag that is pebbled leather. Does really well in the rain. And then of course most people have this bag, and I can understand why. This Longchamp le pliage bag, it's nylon, even though there are leather bits on it which you could spray down, but you've got everything safely dry in this nylon. If you don't have one of these, get one. It's not expensive compared to a lot of bags that are out there. It really isn't. It's on the lower end, but it's also still chic, and it goes with everything. So it's definitely one of those timeless bags in a great material that will last and withstand all the elements. If you want to have a luxury designer bag, Prada has nylon bags. They're actually known for designs that are made with nylon, and they last forever. I remember in Milan I had a Prada bag that was nylon, and it lasted for years and years. It was one of my first designer bags, so I would definitely suggest Prada for nylon bags. When it comes to fabric, Fendi actually makes a few fabric bags. They're baguette style. They have like some totes that are made out of fabric. Okay, I need to pause for a sec. Can we take a quick moment to appreciate this tote? I love that it's reversible and can be worn two ways, with the logos or with the stripes facing out if you want to be more low-key. This soft pink is adorable too. Let's check out this navy one. Wow, this is gorgeous. I can definitely picture wearing this on a beach somewhere, like in the south of France. Okay, thanks for letting me gush over here. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. This one, for example, is another option. There's like a lot of good vintage ones like this that are out there. If you're wearing it under your arm with the umbrella, it's really not going to get wet because it's so close to your person. And if a few drops here and there get on it, it'll dry, right? So it won't damage it. And then this is also a darker color. So that's the other thing I would suggest is choose darker colors when it's raining out. I mean, we all tend to want to dress in darker clothes anyway because it's so dreary, but I think that also helps to make sure that they won't get stained and you won't be able to see anything if it does. So hopefully this is helpful. If there's anything that you've taken away from this video, choose bags that you aren't worried about getting in the rain. So don't choose the precious ones. Hold the umbrella over the arm under which you're carrying the bag. It will give maximum coverage. Wipe it down when you get back home. If you're going to go out with a leather bag, definitely use spray protectant on it, and I wouldn't just spray it and then go out, because it needs some time for the protectant to settle in to really be effective. So definitely spray it maybe a couple of days before you use it. Do it like as soon as you remember, just so that it's already done for when the rainy day comes along. When it comes to leathers, stick with pebble leathers, coated canvas, and fabrics for the small bags. So hopefully you found this video helpful when it comes to bags to wear whenever the weather is just not great. I mean, you can tell by my hair, it is raining. Comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on what else you have found that works for you, and share it with everyone else. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you receive alerts whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.